Hey guys, Tony here. This is kind of an update video, but I'm actually making this video to tell you guys a little more about the fan funding. Yes, as you have noticed, we have put up fan funding now on the channel. You can kindly donate to us money, and I think the main question you probably all have is, what future projects is the fan funding going towards? Well, that's a good question. So, the fan funding will be split up into what I like to consider at least 5 categories. We're going to be covering the reviews. So, we're not talking about rants and reviews, we're talking about just new reviews. We're talking about mini, probably 2-3 minute reviews, maybe 5, 6, I don't know. But we're talking about mini reviews, reviews of probably various amounts of games we got back here. This in its entirety could probably cover me for about 2-3 months, but we're talking about reviews for, games, shows, movies, etc. Anything that comes to my mind, I would do it. Those videos would be daily. Those would be every day. There'd be a new one up, and it would kind of be done the same way I'm doing these updates, just through the phone. Freedom, no script, don't have any notes, just say out my opinion. And with the fan funding with that, we'd be able to get more games, more movies, more shows to review. That's what that would go towards for that. The next thing we gotta talk about is the shows, and those are 3 in themselves, 3 categories. So we got the Time Box King, James and Rocco, and Co-Ed. I'll start with the Time Box King. As you all know, the Time Box King has been it hasn't been one of the most important recently, but in the last couple of days I've been thinking about it, and I've started reworking it a little bit more and kind of getting back into the groove of getting that one worked on. And it's not to say that James and Rocco and Co-Ed are being shelved. No. It's just, it's kind of hard to pinpoint which one gets the most time and which. That'll all get straightened out soon, I hope. But eventually all 3 have got to kind of get flushed out so that they're ready for what the money would go towards, which is the pitch. Yes, for the fan funding on that, the money for that would go towards the trip to pitch the shows. To pitch James and Rocco, to pitch Co-Ed, to pitch the Time Box King, all 3 of those. My goal is with Co-Ed to get it developed as a live-action comedy. For James and Rocco, an animated sitcom, a primetime one, kind of like The Simpsons. And then, with the Time Box King, I'm hoping to actually get it to be a Cartoon Network show. Yeah, I said it. I might actually pitch it to Cartoon Network. And in order for that to happen, though, I need some funds to go off and pitch the show. Again, that's where the fan funding comes in. So on top of the reviews, you've got Time Box King, James and Rocco, Co-Ed. So Time Box King, like I said, would be pitched to Cartoon Network. Could be pitched to Nickelodeon, could be pitched to Disney, but I really wouldn't want to pitch the latter two, to be honest. I think it would work as a Cartoon Network show. James and Rocco could be pitched to any of the main 4 networks. Technically 5, but I don't know how that would work in America. Maybe in Canada I might get lucky and someone might pick it up, so it's kind of a little unsure. So let's say it could get picked up by a Canadian network or an American network there. Best guess of American network would be ABC. Canadian network I could probably say is Global. Co-Ed could kind of go the same way as James and Rocco. My best guess for that show would either be, for America, Fox or NBC. It could be any of the two for America. For Canada, I'm certainly guessing it would probably be CTV who would be interested in it. But this is all ifs. This is if we get the money to do all this stuff and all of that. So I mentioned all that. So I mentioned the reviews, I mentioned the 3 shows. What's the last thing? This is actually to fund the trip videos. And you know what I mean by that. You know, hanging out at Walt Disney World, that was a trip video. That was a vlog of me and Adam's trip. Well, these would be new vlogs. These would be my adventures, going off and doing all this. So this would be like another hangout at Walt Disney World, but this would be like hanging out at Burbank, or hanging out in New York, or hanging out in Toronto. Those. But one in particular I'm actually really interested, I would really love to do. So as you all know, I really love Nintendo. And I'm not saying like as a fanboy, I'm just saying I really respect Nintendo and I really love them. So my hopes are, and this is big hopes, I've been, practicing my driving and stuff, hopefully going in to take the test in a few weeks, hopefully get my license. If that happens, and if I get enough money, if I make it, doing a part-time job or fan funding, I want to drive all the way out to Redmond, Washington, to Nintendo of America. I said it. I will drive all the way to Redmond, to Nintendo of America, and go meet the big guy himself, Reggie. I would love to do that. Now, I was doing some of my calculations, and the trip would take about a day. It'd be about the same time it would take for me to go to Burbank, so best guess is, if that one was to happen, the Burbank one is definitely happening, so those two be kind of conjoined. It's just 2 specials. So that's what would happen there, and I would really love to do that, though. I would really love to drive out there and see that, and go see the headquarters. Really love to meet those guys. And this could all be possible with fan funding, with you guys and your support. We could get reviews. I could get the shows pitched. I could go meet Reggie. I could do the more trip shows. Just a lot. Now, I know I haven't been uploading in, the remainder of the week up to now this point when this video is coming out, but I had a tooth extraction Monday like I told you guys. I've been kind of healing since. I probably won't be healed for about a couple days, but I'm doing this video to tell you guys this is what could be possible with fan funding. This is what could be possible with your kindly donations. We could pitch the shows. I could do new reviews. I could go off to Nintendo and finally do something and make it big. And who knows, maybe we'll be so big of buddies, so great of buddies with them, that maybe I'll actually get the chance to then do some Let's Plays. And that would be a big goal. With this said, guys, please support for what we got coming in the future. It would mean a hell of a lot to me to see you guys actually care enough to want to see what we got coming up in the future. To see me go out and pitch these shows. To see the trip videos to pitch these shows. To see new reviews, mini reviews even, if it has to be. This would mean a lot. With this said, there is a new Rants and Reviews on the way. I am currently working on it. The next Rants and Reviews, which will be the last one, by the way, the last one of the season, and my final episode, is set for September, but I'm not sure. But with that said, there might be some new commentaries coming up. There might be a few new videos coming up. Logo videos kind of put on a little pause right now, but I got a few that are made. They'll be uploaded by either tomorrow or Monday. So, aka later today or Monday. And then I'm trying to think of what else. And then we will have the 50,000 views special, which will be coming in 3 weeks. What is it? I'm not going to say anything yet. And all I'm going to say left is, might be some live streaming in the future. You may not know. With all this said, guys, I would kindly appreciate your donations to help us with our future of our channel, to see all these great projects I just pitched to you, all these great new video ideas, seeing the 3 shows get pitched and maybe produced with the help of you guys. Me going off to see Reggie, that would be great. That would be great. New reviews, perfect. All of this could be possible with your guys' support. That's the main reason I did this video, was to tell you guys this is what your support would go towards. I am dead serious. It would go towards those 5 categories. With this said, guys, this is Tony Rasmussen, signing out. I will see you guys soon.